Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of SEO Bros. And we are all back. Itai finally decided to join us. Wow,
What's up?
busy guy.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What's
Good to be
happening?
here.
How about for anybody who hasn't seen season one? How about you guys introduce yourselves? Tell us what you do, how long you've been in SEO, your favorite color, fun fact.
You
Go
want
ahead, Ben.
to
You
start?
start.
You are the
Me? I'll start.
All right,
bros. Yeah, Ben. Come on.
go ahead, Noon.
All right. So I've been doing SEO for I think nearly a decade now at this point. Started off with Itai. Itai taught me everything I know. Um,
When the student is
yeah,
ready, the
started
guru
off.
appears.
Came from the content side of things. So I started off as a content editor. And moved up in the world, I guess. And my favorite color is light blue.
Like blue.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm
romantic.
Itai.
Yeah,
Itai. Actually doing SEO since 2004, which is a bit over 2 decades now. Just a bit. It's funny because a few years ago I would say almost 2 decades, and now it's like 2 decades plus, right? I'm not mistaken, right?
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're
Um,
old as F, is
Mostly
what you're
on
trying to
the
say.
technical side. In the last couple of years, I've been building many tools that can help us become more efficient and productive, and automating a lot of the things that we're doing, building agents and so on. And yeah, me and Yaron, we have an agency called Aloha Digital. Um, and yeah, we like to innovate. That's what we like the most, to innovate.
That's amazing. Love it. And hopefully in future episodes, we're going to show your actual tool when you have it ready.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a lot to show. Mostly in internal stuff, but they do crazy stuff. So yeah.
Amazing. And
Ben,
I'm Ben. I
introduce
do
yourself.
SEO on Monday.
Yeah, okay.
Before that was a Maple. Shout out to Maple. Miss you guys. And yeah, I've been doing content SEO for, I don't know, 10 years. Yeah. And today we have a special roast for you guys. Surprise. I know these guys very well, but yeah, only Ty don't. I'm going to share my screen. We are roasting Dataford. Dataford is a really cool site. Basically, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, amazing. So, Dataford is a site for tech interview questions and guides to help people get their roles. And they do a lot. They do a lot of different roles, a lot of different companies. There's a lot of data that goes into the site, and they're growing like crazy organically. Talking about organic traffic, they're doing amazing.
Hmm.
Okay. Based on what?
That's based on their traffic and conversions. They're seeing leads, they're seeing people sign up to get these guides.
Okay, okay.
They're
Interesting.
bringing value.
Interesting. See where the traffic is coming from, and
I'm gonna take a cheap shot already at the start. Move up, Ben.
Yeah,
These guys like the 10,000 number and the 1,000 number.
that's good.
It feels fake.
Yeah,
All the numbers are the same. So I would
change up the
change
ones
that
and
a bit.
zeros. Yep.
So that's just, you know, first thing I saw when I looked at the page. I read the text, but then when I zoomed out a bit, I saw the same number repeating. I mean, it's 1,000 and then everything else is 10K, but
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Um, but yeah, their biggest thing, the biggest asset is these pages where they broke it down by company. You click in the company and then there's roles. So
I
anybody's
must
looking
stop you
for,
here. I really need to stop you. Refresh the page.
sorry, this one?
You see those placeholders before the page loads? The
Yeah.
skeleton, like there's a page skeleton as the page is loading, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very strong indicator that it's either a JavaScript first website. So if you turn off JavaScript, there is a big chance just by seeing this, it might just not render the content. It might only render a blank page, which is critical for SEO and AI for sure. So like this is the biggest thing that caught my eye now is this. You guys
You're
hear
saying the
me?
whole thing is JavaScript.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't think my. So it's a strong indicator. So if you have a website that when you refresh the page, it shows first like a placeholder, so a skeleton before the content, it means that maybe Google and AI see that placeholder instead of the content itself. I can even
Interesting. So
validate.
we don't know if the content is accessible by Google and AI agents, basically.
Yeah. So let me,
Hmm.
uh, Ben, you can do an inspect element on the right, do the right click, inspect element, go to settings next to the X button on the top right, go down. No, on that page, go down and disable JavaScript. Go more down, more. Yeah, disable JavaScript. Now refresh the page. There you go. So that
Oh my God.
seems like they have it also like, because from what I see, the website is built like with a mix of marketing landing pages. Like I don't even know the homepage yet, but and then like the product itself, which has like companies, the questions, and so on, which is coming from it's a JavaScript heavy website, and they need to make it server side rendering. That's the first thing. And it's funny. I just saw the skeleton and I know it's JavaScript. It's not SSR. SSR is
See if
server side.
this does the same thing.
Yeah, check it.
Oh,
Yep.
So it could be that they inject the content in the source code and so on, but when an AI agent comes, if you cannot render the JavaScript, if it doesn't render the JavaScript, then they take screenshots to understand the content, and now the screenshot they see is this and not the rendered content. So this is something. Good luck. Enjoy fixing it. It's a good way to fix.
wait. So what you're saying is if it's JavaScript, AI agents can't get to it. It's not going to load for them.
It's from like it's hard to like really just proof it, whether they get the content, how they render it, and so on. You can see in server logs usually they don't get resources. They get like a pure HTML. Like they are expecting to get a pre-rendered HTML or a cached version.
Okay. And what you're saying, most of this, so you're saying none of this is HTML? Like the text shows up in HTML now?
Sorry.
Doesn't the text of the page show up in HTML?
It could be. It could be in the source, right? But it's not. It's not replacing the server side rendering. Yeah, it looks like it's there. We can see all of this stuff. So and it's also, like back in the day when you wanted to optimize for search engines, you would put more text than what the visible eye can see, and
Right.
this is an open to manipulate. So they put in the source code like a lot of things. Is it what the user sees? This is something that Google most likely don't.
So
Oh,
they
okay.
do this really cool thing, right? They make most of the guide invisible,
Yeah,
and then people are more likely to sign up to see the rest of the page of the questions.
yeah.
Yeah,
And there,
they're gating the content. Yeah.
but
and there could
the
be an interesting question, guys. Can a
yeah.
search
Is the
engine,
content in the HTML found in the HTML?
yeah, is the what they blur and hide, can it be read by search engines and then like
So I checked, and definitely Google reads it in this
the
case.
content behind the blur?
Hmm.
So guys,
So I think
make
it
it
Yeah.
works.
visible. And
Anyone with a bit of technical knowledge can get to the content, can get
even
past
if
the gate.
it's free, it's fine, right? It's not like a paid wall, but this is when you work, I don't know, with the JavaScript websites, you say, let's blur this section. So it's rendering the content on the client, on the browser, and just puts like a layer of blurring. With the inspect element, you can remove it, I guess.
It's true. But it gets them the conversions, the signups.
Yeah, no, their page is looking really good, like the
Yeah.
data and the charts. Like, as a product, it's amazing. I think there is a strong like product-led kind of SEO angle here.
Yeah.
So
It's huge.
users landing on these pages, they are meant to be converting right away.
Amazing. Okay. What else?
Do they say how they get to, how they build these guides, how they get the questions? Do they give you that EAT layer? Is that existent on the website? I haven't looked at it yet.
I don't think so. I don't think they explain on here.
Maybe on the homepage?
Let's see.
It's
No.
really bothering me to see this skeleton loaded every time you go into a page of a company. It's really bothering me.
Can you move up a bit?
Yeah.
Back to the company, something a bit more. So company specific preparation with real interview data and insider sites. Okay, interview data. So this is what I'd like to understand what this means. Um, like what is the interview data and insider sites? What is it based on? I feel like if they can add that, that would help them tremendously with trust, authoritativeness, etc. With EEAT basically. Um,
Yeah.
Interesting.
They also don't have an about us page. I think they had it, they removed it. Yeah, like this whole menu leads to different parts of the
To the bottom,
homepage.
to the section. Hmm.
But then when you go into these pages, it's a different menu.
This is like because you're now in the product, it's like
You're in.
something. Another thing I saw now is if you go to you're now in interview guides Google, right?
Yeah.
Go to a specific position, account executive, for example. Now you see the right on this page, yeah, the table of contents basically. Click on summary and next step. It's not working.
Nothing.
Why? Go scroll down to the end.
None of it's working.
It's just breaks at the
It's blurred out.
It's not only blurred out. I think they wanted to blur out these key responsibilities, but then the role requirements, qualifications, and FAQs like are not visible. And I would expect to see like if this is a Google account, it's an account executive at Google, so a prospect would write on search engines or AI how to prepare for a job interview at Google for account executive, and I cannot even find the word how to on the whole page.
Really?
No, I want to look back. We know, we have this. We see that there's a section that is not visible. So this is going back to the how Google treats it. This is basically hidden content, isn't it? Which is something that you would get penalized for. Is it
Hidden
this a
content?
big risk for hidden content? Yeah, of course. It's an very old tactic where you would push a lot of keywords on the page and not show it visibly. I'm not saying that's what they're doing now, but it still falls under the same category, under the same behavior, where you're hiding content and not putting it,
But it's
not
like
making it
gated
visible.
content. It's like what all the publishers do, where they had like paid articles. You have to click to pay to see the article, but all of it's available to Google, so it ranks.
No, but
So
Google
I'm not saying that this is a penalty risk. I'm asking what do you think? How do you think Google handled such a situation?
when you hide
Because
on
this is a big,
users but display it for the search engines, that's not a good first. It could lead to like manipulation signals, I would say. Content that is not visible to the users but only visible to the search engines for the purposes of rankings, that could potentially harm you. The thing is here is that I'm not sure it's on purpose, right? It just lack of understanding maybe that this part could be accessible to search engines but not for the users.
yeah, I'm not saying that there's malicious intent, but I'm saying this could, from a Google perspective, from a crawler perspective, this still falls under the same category of hidden content in a sense. So there's a
Yeah,
risk to the page being built this way.
yeah, and I think and I say that imagine how many websites in the world have this problem without them even knowing that it's a problem they
Yeah,
look at, because it's very easy to tell the AI to blur a part on the page, and then it says, yeah, it's blurred, but you don't consider that search engines can see it, but users cannot, and it could potentially considered as a manipulation. So if you
yeah.
blur it in a way that is, let's say, SEO best practices, the part that is blurred should not be visible to search engine.
How are all the big publishers doing it and not getting penalized?
No, man, I don't think if if search engine can get a paid content behind the paywall, then any user can get it, right? So paid publishers, when you see like you must be a paying subscribers, they don't expose the whole article behind it.
You think
They
so?
most likely only expose the top part, which uh, blocking you from continuing to read. Like if we go to,
Okay.
I don't know, Financial Times or something like this, they have limitations on what you can read and what not. If it was so easy to read all the content behind the paywall, they wouldn't. It, they wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think it's that specific case. It's
Look,
fine to
I just
put a
tried.
paywall, but it's not. You cannot.
I went on this article.
Yeah, go to an article. It gives you like 1 out of 4, right? Let's see this article.
Not even
It's not
this.
even showing you the article. So Google, you what you say now? Google can read the content in of this article. It can get the description and the title and so on, but it's not reading the whole content unless they feed it with some special feed. But it's not for the source for the users.
I won't see it in here. I guess not.
Hey, it's hard to know because like there is a very long horizontal scroll there. So you could find somewhere content, but um, I don't think that the content is exposed here.
It's not.
Yeah,
Interesting. So you're saying if they leave it this way and do this at scale for all their guides, then what? They could face penalties?
they could face, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you have Ahrefs open on them. Show me. Let's see. Let's take a look at their performance really quick. Organic traffic rising quickly.
Yeah.
This feels like they deployed a bunch of pages programmatically. Uh, I would really tackle these fixes because, you know, many cases people deploy programmatic approaches and it does really well at the beginning, but then it dies immediately. And that's because people don't look at this from the technical standpoint and from content uniqueness standpoint. So, and then recovering is so much harder. I would definitely tackle the technical issue we just discussed and ensure that the content is also unique on each page. Like we haven't reviewed the content at all. Um, I'm curious to how unique it is between the pages. Um,
Do that. Please
but
do.
a programmatic approach, it's not as simple as, deploying a bunch of pages. It might work in the beginning, but it's not sustainable when it's not done correctly.
But let's assume that their content's really good. If my content's
Yeah.
really good out there, I have
Hmm.
data, you can see I have salaries and questions, and they use different sources. Let's say they take their sources from a variety of sites, a Glassdoor and whatever, and it's good. Would do I run the risk of the whole thing crashing?
Because of the technical issue?
That and just in general. If all I do is programmatic, but it's really high quality programmatic pages.
No. High quality programmatic change is sustainable. If it's done right, of course it works. If you're delivering value, even if you're doing it at scale, doesn't mean it's bad. It's all about question, is it valuable? Is it structured? Is it built properly? If everything checks out, you're following all of the SEO best practices and you're delivering value, why shouldn't you be ranking? It's not a black hat tactic,
Right.
programmatic, right? It's not necessarily bad. It's just people are doing it the lazy way, where they're trying to do it quickly and get, a lot of results, and then it ramps up, but then it crashes and they don't understand why.
Makes sense.
Can you show me the top pages? I'm curious. Top pages, I want to see what they're ranking on as well, like what the top queries are.
So we got ramp software engineer,
That's a
ramp
strong
interview
one. That's
process.
a very good ramp interview process. But it's
Very interesting angle.
do they have a process section on the landing page, or maybe they could generate like a dedicated page for what the process looks like at ramp, regardless of the role? Because this is someone searching for ramp interview process, he lands on a software engineer role.
Yeah, it's mixed intent. It's not the correct intent.
So maybe to add like
Interview process overview.
a whole programmatic section of the process of
Oh, there it is.
getting.
You have the
So
deliverable.
then I go back to my question. How is this different for different positions in ramp? Is this the same top content for every position?
I don't know.
So that's the question of the programmatic approach. Like then you could be cannibalizing yourself endlessly and never, you know, and harming your programmatic approach.
Right.
If a user comes and for a marketing role and he lands on like a data analyst or like a technical something,
Yeah.
then it could either
There you go. It's
yeah,
different. Look at that.
yeah, cool.
But then shouldn't you be generating like an interview process page for that keyword? Because if I'm looking at ramp interview process and I'm like Itai said, and I'm landing on a marketing when I'm a software engineer, then this page doesn't, it's not for me, is it? So I might be getting a bounce back, this is not what I'm looking for.
Or you could continue and search. The question is how easy it is to find the other roles when you land on such a page, which is not relevant for you. Or would you click on it if you see in the title marketing analytics specialist and you are a software engineer? Why would you click on that page and not the one that is about your role below you, even if it's below you? If there is a page below you for your role specifically, you would click on it. which reduces the CTR and so on. And
Which is why I think they should have this section be clickable up on top, where you can go back
like
to
some sort of a
the company.
breadcrumbs, or
Yeah.
not your role. Maybe here even like not the role you're looking for, and then maybe when you mouse over or click on it, it could show you the other roles.
Does the RAM company page have an interview process section?
See? Roles? Nope.
So you see, this is where I would put it, if anywhere. And then any person looking to work at RAM can see the different positions, and the funnel is more correct. Although I'm assuming that the interview process changes by role, but you could give some examples.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah. I don't.
header for the interview process per role should include the role name, and that way you're making it more unique per role.
Yeah. I don't know if people land on the company pages. Like someone's looking specifically for a role in a company, then they land on that specific guy.
This should be the for ramp interview guides, ramp interview. I mean, I'm assuming, yeah, without even looking at this, that the biggest keyword in this programmatic approach would be company plus interview, right? That's probably the biggest keywords uh, when you look at the programmatic approach, and then you're not targeting the keyword properly with the correct page, in essence,
That's
because
smart.
the positions, they keep fighting over the same keyword.
Hmm.
So in the end, I would just go to
It
Keyword
does.
Explorer.
It ranks for it. This page
Yeah,
ranks
but
for
the
ramp
pages,
interview process, and yeah,
so ramp in the main key. So it does. Okay, good. So they have two positions in the top 10.
Maybe
mm,
open columns, open
why?
the SERP, click on the columns. You don't have.
What? Huh?
They removed it.
I want to check on your side.
Let me check.
Luckily, with the MCPs and the tools, we can ask Claude right now who's ranking in the top 10 for that keyword.
Sure.
But yeah, we can see.
Right here. We got Reddit, Glassdoor, Dataford.
So look at Join Taro.
But so you see, they're ranking with the software engineer page,
You're right.
Why?
where they should be ranking with the company page.
You're right. So why did it show me that?
So they are at risk
Oh, it's the
versus.
path. Sorry.
Oh,
Exact
there we go.
URL doesn't rank for anything.
So you see, the programmatic approach is not it's not done correctly because the company pages are not the cluster, the pillar pages are not ranking on anything.
Right.
So there's a mistake, a structural mistake there.
Also, they're at risk with the Join Taro. So they now rank above Join Taro, right? But
Yeah.
Join Taro has like the more generic page.
What are they about?
Ramp interview guides.
Then it shows that all the experiences. So you don't land on a specific marketing role page. You're landing on
Just
more
reviews.
quick.
That's strange. There's like nothing here. Why do you think these guys
Yeah,
rank?
They have a dedicated landing
it-
page. The interview process, a ramp.
yeah, ramp interview guide. Just from the H1.
I-
So I
And
think it's a
for,
quick win for Dataford.
yeah. So, oh, sorry. So you're saying here, their H1 here is ramp.
Ramp.
So if they change this to ramp interview guide to the H1 and they add a few sections for content, like the interview process,
Yeah.
all of
Yeah,
that, it'll be big.
They even put it. They can even put it in the side where it says employee ratings or something like this. They can talk about the interview process.
Yeah.
They can analyze this data and so on, and give a good score, like an interview process score, how hard it is, and so on. Like, could, and then they could make it into a programmatic on all the companies.
And they also need like generic interview guide sections, pages. Like instead of just being ramp software engineer, they need software engineer interview guide.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Which would make another a few thousands of pages on the website. So also this, like looking at the sitemap, I think they have. Let me tell you how many pages they have on the sitemap. Okay,
Hmm.
they have like a sitemap index with few good thousands of pages on each page, on each
Do you
site.
see publish dates?
Uh, it says last modified. Everything is today, so I don't know if to trust it. I do see
Mm.
some from the last week. But Ben, how many top pages they rank with?
820.
820, which is like 1% of the sitemap. But you see, it's like relatively new. It's like spiking up now. Maybe in 1 month or two, this would go very high. But yeah, this looks like
And then they're at risk.
the spike that is at risk to go down. Unfortunately, this huge spike, all
Yeah.
of a sudden, hundreds of thousands of pages. But
What
we're
would you
only
do if
talking
you were them?
keywords. Maybe if they look at server logs, there is a big amount of agents visiting the website, like ChatGPT or Claude and so on, and there the numbers also really matter. To monitor that side as well. If they use Cloudflare, they can check the server logs, for example. Um, but yeah, but the very good. The website is done very nice. User experience. It looks like a product. It doesn't look like a marketing website where you need to sign up to access the product. So they turn the product itself into the website.
Hmm.
The whole idea of like product led.
So what would you do if you were them to try to avoid this crashing?
One, as Yaron mentioned, see the making sure that the programmatic aspects have unique angles. Maybe they can run their own analysis on the data that only they have. It's easy to get data. It's a bit harder to analyze and show insights that only you have and not visible on every other websites. Uh, the hidden content stuff that we saw earlier, need to review, double check that it's not risky. It looks risky, but we need. I would tackle it.
I would reassess the keyword mapping that they did for this approach. Because if Taro, whatever their name was, something Taro something,
Taro,
if
yeah.
they fix up, if they fix up their page, they're gonna outrank them the entire time. Because this page doesn't have much either, right? But the one person who does this properly and maps keywords correctly to the correct pages, so structurally, and follows a logical, good structure, a good funnel, will be the winner. And it's also a bad user experience. Again, if I'm ramp interview process and I'm landing on a software engineer and I'm looking for a marketing position, I'm bouncing. I'm not even clicking maybe from the top 10, right? Because
Yeah,
it's not my position I'm looking at. Not
yeah,
relevant
and
to me. So there's a CTR optimization there as well, and CRO optimization tied to it as well.
yeah, And the fourth point also is the JavaScript rendering. Need to carefully check how large is the page that they serve. Can AI read the content there? Can Google read the content? I mean, they rank and so on, but it's a good sign, but still, it's a strong indicator that they have some. It's those client-side rendering websites.
AI agents probably can't see it, as you said.
If they build a site with Claude Code, they can just give the roast transcript, and Claude Code will fix the website from end to end, even the content, everything.
We should have a download button for the
Yeah,
transcript on our videos.
that will
Push
improve
this
the
into Claude.
Yeah.
I think one more thing is the 10K numbers on the homepage.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
It's
right.
what you see when you go in, and it looks like a placeholder. It doesn't feel real.
What do you guys think about the authority? Like, would you build backlinks for these people because their competitors, let's say, have a DR41, they have 1,000 referring domains, and Dataford has a 10 DR. Oh, they also have almost 1,000, but when I looked at them, they looked like mostly spam, like a
Yeah,
lot of
the
spam,
DR is not the biggest indicator, but
right?
I would say if their competitors have like thousands of organic backlinks, but maybe less content, less a programmatic approach, for them to build a programmatic approach on top of their authority is a much riskier path versus building a crazy big programmatic approach with just a couple of backlinks. It looks suspicious and risky for the long term.
So
Backlinker.shop.
you're saying if they don't have legit links, organic looking contextual links, then there's more risk of them crashing.
Yeah, with the programmatic approaches, if the brand is not strong and it's obviously a
Yeah,
programmatic play. I mean, not obvious, like they do have links, right? I'm not saying that they don't have anything,
they do. Yeah.
But look at
yeah.
the links. Look at here. Everything is dot shop, dot space,
No,
SEO
but
Express.
I'm
It's all
well,
spam.
the idea is to remove let's exclude the spam links if you can, if there is an option on Ahrefs.
Oh my god, this is as spammy as I've ever seen it.
Do like go to the best links on, and let's
Yeah.
see the only links.
Oh,
Non-spammy links.
Yeah.
37.
So from here, it's interesting to see like what's where is the link coming from, but the diversity doesn't look that big, and maybe a lot of these are user like their own assets, which is fine.
Yeah, like
But
YouTube, Beehive.
I would
They do have women in bigdata.org.
oh, that's good. This is
Sounds
this
like a
kind of
legit
links.
place.
Click on the link to target. Let's see where it's coming from. The woman in big data. Not click on the one with the drop down. No, 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 no. Go on the right a bit. Links to target. You see one? Yeah,
Hmm.
this one. So yeah, that's a good link. If they can scale such links, that's gonna be very good.
Cool.
For outreach with data, with relevant information for the audiences of websites,
Yeah.
and they can do it by role. They can reach out to technical websites, marketing roles, and so on. This
How
could be
many
Yeah,
done on
links
they
would you
scale.
say?
really.
Sorry?
What?
I confuse everybody. They really have, the market they're in, or the website, their product really opens up their backlink opportunities to almost every niche. So it should be fairly easy to build, proper good backlinking profile.
Yeah.
Sure.
With a good outreach process, they
Yeah.
can get they can increase their authority dramatically,
Hmm.
dramatically, or
Did you
whatever.
say dramatically?
Dramatically.
Because that's dramatically and drastically put
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
This
man.
episode is dramatical. Wow,
Yeah, man.
that's
Dramatically.
amazing. We gotta trademark that.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow,
Dramatically.
that's amazing.
So yeah, Dataford.
Dataford, you guys are rocking out.
Yeah.
Ben, it's time for your catchphrase.
You've been roasted. Roasted very well.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
Very interesting approach.
very cool. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at this diagram.
They did a really nice user experience. I really like it. It good foundation. Fix
Yeah.
the technical stuff, as Yaron said, to map better the content to the keywords, the opportunities, and scale the outreach like a digital PR angle per market, per vertical, and it can really lift off
You know what I wonder?
dramatically.
And this is dramatically. You know what I wonder though? Like this is
What?
clearly built with Claude. Yeah. It's got
Maybe
Claude
what
written all
we
over
we
it.
assume.
Huh?
You mean like so can you repeat again what you said?
The design or the website is built with Claude for sure.
We
It's
don't
got
know.
Claude written all over it. The O8 topic breakdown, that's typical Claude,
Maybe,
if I've
yeah.
ever seen Claude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it's
I'm
good.
curious as
Doesn't matter.
to it's
Do it.
good. It looks good. But my question is not it's not a criticism. My question is, how long do you think it will be before either the entire web looks the same, so all of the websites are built and look very similar, or B, that people start recognizing it? Because I remember, M dashes. M dashes was a big topic in the SEO world, in the content writing world, but it's only like in the last 2 to 3 months became like known to the public. It took them, there was a
Right.
lag between, content producers and actual people noticing the M
Right.
dash and how
But
it signifies AI content.
in my opinion, only the 2% of builders and professionals working with AI and writing can notice it. Yeah,
Can
because
spot
if
it.
you
Yeah.
now go around ask 200 random people if they know if it's AI written or not, no one will tell you, yeah, I see the dashes, so it's AI written.
No, today people notice the M dashes. People who are not into content writing, but I'm saying
Yeah.
noticing that this is Claude made with Claude, or the design at least, because for me it's as clear as day that it's done with Claude. I hope I'm not mistaken. Let me know, data for it.
I
Um,
forgot who was I forgot who was the guy, but the guy like that built one of the first like design frameworks like React or something like JavaScript design frameworks. He was like, "Hey, internet, I apologize for making this purple button available back in the days that is now trained with the AI. Apologize for making this purple gradient button.
yeah,
It's because of me. My fault. Sorry."
That's cute.
I'm just curious is how quickly do people start noticing it as well. It's interesting.
Amazing. Guys,
But
this
yeah,
is good stuff.
data board, you've been
Yeah.
roasted.
It was dramatical.
Mastico.
And if you enjoyed this episode and if you're still with us, that's incredible. You have the attention span. But feel free to reach out on LinkedIn, write to us, tell us if you want us to roast you, interview you, hang out, shoot the shit, whatever. And thanks for joining. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you,
See you
Ben.
in the next one. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ben.
Peace.